Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Music and Beyond. I'm Ernie Crazy Eyes from Recall Productions. Today, I have a special guest, Derek Flores from the band Ethun Hawk.
It's a band, not a stage name. That bugs me.
That's what I said, right? It was
Everyone thinks it's like a stage name.
Dude, I thought that same
Yeah, I
thing
know.
too.
And I'm like, no, it's the name of a band. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it makes sense.
And we'll get to that a little bit later on. So, also be sure to hit me up because I got some Music and Beyond stickers for only $2.
I stole one of them already.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Bitch. $2.
No.
So how's it going, man?
It's going good. It's going good.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, honestly.
Dude, yeah.
Like we've talked about this for like 3 months already.
It's been a while, and then like just with our schedules, it always gets so weird.
Yeah, and I'll see you posting like San Antonio, Austin, Dallas. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this guy's crazy. So, what inspired you to become a singer, songwriter, and who are some of your biggest musical influences?
Sex. Girls didn't want to have sex with me, so I was like, maybe if I play music. Nah, I'm messing. No, originally I wanted to be a civil rights attorney.
Oh wow!
And then I heard the band Kiss, and I was like, I'm gonna do that instead. That'll be way more fun.
Yeah.
And then like the first concert I ever saw was Motley Crue, and I was like in 5th grade, right?
Nice.
So I saw Motley Crue, and I was like, oh my god, music is more than just putting out songs. It's about like doing things big and like really just kicking you in the dick with it.
Yeah, it's like a movie.
Yeah.
Like you're watching it live or something.
Yeah, and like at such a young age, listening to Kiss, seeing Motley Crue live, first time I saw boobs, I was like, and I was a really shy, awkward kid, so I was like, that's me.
Yeah.
I couldn't explain it, but I was looking down, and I'm just like, that's me. I can't explain it, but that's me. I just know that that's me. That's who I am deep down.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. And did the movie Detroit Rock City play a big part too? Like,
it did.
How did you feel when you watched that movie?
Different ways for different reasons.
Yeah.
Because I grew up really into metal, and then later on I got more into like pop music and country and stuff like that. And so metalheads will be like, "Oh, how can you claim you like metal if you like George Strait?" And I remember that line from Detroit Rock City,
Yeah.
where she goes, "Good tunes are good tunes. Who cares what genre?" And I was like, "Nah, she's right."
And not only that, but also in that whole movie, everybody was all about, like, I need a score, man.
Yeah,
So
So that I probably got the wrong message, but it was definitely in there.
there was so many messages everywhere. So
There
it
was
was
enough
kind of like,
yeah.
And what was it? Knights of Satan Sanctuary or something
Knights
like
in
that?
Satan service.
Yeah, or service, yeah.
Yeah.
It could
Which is-
be either way, yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like, at no point would you think Kiss is satanic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I see Gene Simmons spitting blood. He's like, I'm like, dude, there's no need to go that hard. I promise you, Rock and Roll All Night does not need you spitting blood and fire. Like, there's no need for that.
Yeah, are you gonna go see them on their last tour?
Dude,
Or
I already saw them on my last tour. I had, like, floor seats, and I was like, it's Kiss!
It's Kiss.
Kiss! Oh my god, it's Kiss! Ah!
It was the original guys too, right?
No, I wish it was.
Oh no.
No, it's Eric Singer is the Catman, not Peter Criss, and Tommy Thayer is like the Spaceman. But I mean, Eric Singer was there since after Eric Carr died in the '90s. So.
Yeah.
As for Tommy Thayer, I'm not gonna comment on that.
Oh man. And can you describe your songwriting process and how you find inspiration for your music?
I get I get hooked on a feeling. Hooked on a feeling. No, I get like hooked on the either an idea or a feeling or just like a thought process. And for a month, I'll just depress myself. I will intentionally depress myself and be like, this feeling of this feeling of regret or whatever. I'll just like force myself into a depression.
Yeah.
And then like I'll just write an idea of a song and I'll call like my producer. I'll be like, hey, I have an idea for a song. Here's what I'm feeling. And I'll just go crazy for a month. And then like we'll set up in my house. We'll set up our home studio. And we'll just like drink and like do coke and just like whatever comes out comes out.
Damn, that's crazy.
So I drive myself crazy. I go into the brink of madness and addiction and just to create. And I know not everyone needs to do that, but I need to do that because one, it's fun, and two, I got a good song out of it.
Like that's what I do too with my interviews and stuff. Like I just
cheers.
I just go into like the Bat Flower or the Highly Suspect, and I'm just like,
I love Highly Suspect.
Dude, have you listened to their latest album?
I haven't.
Dude, you need to check out that album because it's, oh my god, it came out in a pivotal moment of my life when I went through a breakup, and there was like 3 or 4 songs that just kind of like, okay, dude.
That's
like,
how I felt about Parker McCollum.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. Because it's like we're talking about music, rock music. I'm like, here's a country artist. Like,
Hank 3 though.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard it.
Oh my god!
I know.
I need to show you some music before you go because you're about to get taken to school.
I dropped out of school. I dropped out of community college 3 times.
Oh no! Tell me about that. Nah, I'm just kidding. How do you approach creating a set list for a live performance, and what factors do you consider when selecting songs to play?
Oh, well, if it's like a cover gig, I just read the room.
Yeah.
But if it's going to be, unfortunately, Ethun Hawk has not done live shows, but I kind of want it to be like a big opener, something to follow, and then like slow it down, bring it back up like a roller coaster.
Okay.
So basically, like I just I look at other concert set lists. I'm like, okay, with this many songs, the flow has to be a certain way.
Yeah.
Like everything I do is so like meticulous and very like planned out to a T, which sucks.
Dude, I need to fucking go watch you live again because I haven't seen you since The Spot.
Oh, dude, that's different. Now I want to do a full band. Like I bought flamethrowers to do a live show.
Oh
like,
shit.
Yeah, I was like, I want flamethrowers. Like I don't know if they'll allow that. We're not gonna tell them.
We're not gonna tell.
Like, well, if you're gonna do a show here, you could call the owner and ask if it's okay. I'm like, no. I don't want to go through logistics. There's gonna be flamethrowers. Have them set here and here. There's a fire extinguisher there in case, but I don't want people to know.
And that was the last time The Spot was open.
That was the last time it was open.
That was the last. Dude, that's pretty insane though because, like, no disrespect to the bands here in the Valley, and there's a lot of Valley bands here that kind of. Well, not that kind of, but they have, like, their live performances are just so freaking insane. Like, And the Hero Prevails or 40 Caliber.
Dude,
like,
And the Hero Prevails, their stage presence is insane.
Yeah, dude.
You can tell they practice and work on that shit.
I love their choreography that they have going, dude. Like, it's fucking insane.
Dude, their choreography is amazing.
I'm one of their biggest fans, honestly.
Honestly, same.
Yeah.
Like, I've been following them, like, maybe 2010, 2000, around there.
Yeah. I went to go see them in San Antonio, and they didn't even know that I was going to show up. I just kind of like, I was in San Antonio, and I'm like, hey, so what time do you guys go on tonight? They're like, oh, at this time. I'm like, all right, cool, see you there. And they're like, what, you're here? I'm like, yeah. I haven't slept either, so.
I love those guys, man.
I ended up getting in there for free. I think it was when I went to go see 10 Years. They opened up for 10 Years.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah,
Dude, I was there since like 1 p.m. I ordered a pizza. I hung out there in the front, and like I stayed there for a very long time, bro. And they eventually ended up giving me like a meet and greet pass, and I was just like, thank you. I didn't pay for this, but I guess I'm making 10 years.
That's what's cool about them is they're like that genuinely nice that they will just do that.
Yeah, I ended up selling merchandise for them that day.
Yeah, I guess they're like, okay, we have to let the promoters, everyone know that you're here, so you're the merch guy. No, I'm not. You're the merch guy.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, I didn't even pay for my ticket that night.
Yeah, those guys are just that nice.
Yeah, I was
really genuine.
It was fun though, but let's get back to you. How has your music evolved over the years, and what do you think has been the biggest influence on your evolution?
Well, luckily when I was younger, I was fortunate enough to be in a band with one of the original members of Scarlet O'Hara.
Oh shit!
And so he had just gotten off like these big tours, and he goes like, "Here's how it's done." So he goes, "Yeah, we need a bass player. You look like you can play bass." And I'm like, "I play a lot of things." He's like, "I don't care." And then later he's like, "I don't know, you're that good at guitar." But anyway, so he's like, "We're recording tomorrow. I don't know this. You don't need to know the song. Don't worry about it." So we're in the studio, and then we end up getting really close, and so I remember pitching like song ideas to him. But like, I have an idea for a song, but he goes, "No, that's terrible."
No.
Oh, okay. What about this? And okay, could you, if you want to give an idea, make sure the ideas are like not dumb.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, this is what I need. So instead of being like, oh, how dare you, I was like, okay, yeah, ideas that aren't dumb. Let's do this. And then it got to a point where he's like, hey, I'm stuck on a lyric. what about this? I would never thought of that. Perfect. And because of that, I was able to grow as a songwriter.
Yeah, that's amazing. And honestly, when you say like when you said that, oh, that sounds dumb.
Yeah.
I wonder how the guys from Theory of a Deadman feel, cause
no joke, dude.
Dude, like, their music is like a parody of a band. Like,
yeah.
Like, no disrespect to them because I'm a huge Theory of a Deadman fan, and their album just dropped tonight. It drops at 11 p.m. Dinosaur. But dude, I freaking love like the joke aspect of some songs, and you know it's pretty crazy if you ask me.
Another thing that fuels me is like
hatred.
I know I shouldn't say it, but
yeah,
hatred fuels me.
Same.
Hatred.
I mean, there's some people here in the valley that I try to work with, and I've been denied.
Yeah, and I hate that.
And I'm not gonna.
See, and that's what fuels me. I'm just like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say who they are because I don't want to promote them.
Fuck it.
But
promote how shitty they are.
But when they denied me, it just gave me the power to just, you know what, I'm gonna be bigger than, better than you. You may have more subscribers and more listeners, but
they don't have subscribers, listeners. They have their buddies who are also at the same shows. Like, we like to thank our fans. Those aren't your fans, dude. Those are your friends.
It's the Q.
The Q?
The rock station. Playing the best rock and roll. Anyway, here comes the hardest, newest song ever. Wonderwall.
yeah.
I don't know. They suck.
Yeah, that's shitty, dude. I don't. It's like
they try to interview. They interviewed me one time, and they were like, "Hey, we created him." I'm like, "No, you didn't." Like, and you know what? I've never said this like on a podcast or anything, but yeah, they try to make it seem like I was created by them. I'm like, dude, no, you weren't. Like, what the fuck?
See, and that's what I love about not playing in the Valley like a lot is that I can say these things and they're like, "What are you gonna do? Not book me? Already not doing that."
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
This is a podcast where you come to say what you feel because we're not sponsored by anybody and we're not losing any money.
Nope.
But yeah, dude, I love, dude, like I enjoy seeing you perform at the
Thanks, dude.
At the spot, dude. Like, honestly, that was the biggest freaking like, you know, moments that I had there. Like, you know, like they would always say that I wouldn't work and stuff, but that's because when you're on, it's kind of like, hold on, dude, Drake Bell's on here. the Valley Drake Bell.
The Valley Drake. No, not the Valley Drake Bell. Not the Valley Drake Bell.
I'm just kidding, bro. Can you tell me about a particularly memorable performance in your career so far, and what has made it special?
Ooh, as weird as it is, I think the most memorable was when I was in my old band, Makeshift Cities. We were on the road for like what felt like, I want to say, a week or so.
Yeah.
And so we're in the middle of a song, and all the power goes out.
Oh shit.
And so the power goes out, and we're still just playing, moving around, and there was this like moment where we didn't have to look at each other. It was just like, just keep it going. Just keep it going. And something about that, I was like, oh my god, we're really in sync right now. Like, the fact that we all know.
Yeah.
And then the power comes back on, we're just like, and we had this, like, telekinetic little, like, all right, we got through that. We're good. And I remember just getting off that, being like, wow, like, this is, like, these are my bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that, you said that was with Makeshift City, right?
Yeah. Then we got into a fist fight afterward, but
what the
fuck? Dude, being in that band meant that you got into a fist fight before and after every performance.
What the hell?
Yeah, dude, those are my brothers though.
Dude, what year was this or what?
This was like 2014, 15? Maybe before, I don't remember. All I know is that I remember just being like, fist fighting. Damn it, now we're in Austin and that guy's threatening to like leave the band and just go home. So I had to like grab like, get the fuck over here. Forcing into the van and then getting into fist fights and be like, fuck you. I'm never gonna work with you again. You're a piece of shit. And getting on stage like, it's my best friends. Getting off stage, fuck you. Then the next day being like, I love you, man.
It sounds like being in Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. When we did as much drugs as they did too.
Yeah. That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a good time though.
I want to be your roadie, bro. Fuck it.
You couldn't handle being my roadie.
I know.
I'm insane.
Yeah, I know that too, trust me. And how do you balance your creative work with the business aspects of being a musician, such as promotion, touring, and managing your career?
I treat it like a job. I wake up early, I take a shower, I get coffee, I sit in my home office, and I'm like, I'm in the office. And then and then after like a certain time, I'm like, all right, it's 5 o'clock, time to clock out and live my actual life. And I feel like that balance has helped me keep things like in perspective.
When do you clock in and when do you clock out?
I clock in like at 7 o'clock, clock out at 5 o'clock.
Dude, that's amazing because, like this year, I may have not gone through it, but I thought about it doing the same thing. Like from the time that I wake up to 5 p.m., like listen to music and write interviews down.
I recommend it, dude.
Yeah, cause it'll get more shit done.
Yeah, what I do cover gigs full time. That's like my only job.
Yeah.
So one day I woke up and I was like, well, if I just treat this like a job, it's gonna be a job. I woke up, I was like, I need to make spreadsheets of my costs and how much I'm making. I've never even done a gig at this point.
Yeah.
How much I'm making. I need this here, my calendar here. Time to start booking. And I was just like, all right, well, this is my job now.
What's your favorite cover to play?
Honestly, my favorite cover to play might actually be "I'm Not Perfect" by the March Divide.
Okay, I don't think I've heard that one.
Dude,
before.
it's so good, man. And like, there was a period where I saw him more than I saw my own family.
Oh shit!
I was on the road so often, our shows kept lining up.
Yeah.
And we just kept hanging out all the time.
Dude, that's epic.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah.
My favorite that I've seen you perform is "Find a Way."
Yeah. I need to put them back on the set list.
Dude, bro.
I love that song, dude.
You know what? You're gonna like. It doesn't matter if you're playing to old people or to like people our age.
They know it.
But when they hear it, they're gonna be like,
they're like, wait, I've heard this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that song.
Me too, bro. It's one of my favorites. When I heard you perform it for the first time,
Such
I was just kind of like,
dude.
I was just kind of like, okay, I'm here.
That's such a good song, man. You know, he actually wrote it.
Really?
Yeah, he went up to whoever, I don't know who was making the show. He went up to him and was like, hey, if I write a song for the show, can we use it? And they're like, okay, sure. If you can write a song for the show, keep in mind, he's like 14 at the time.
Yeah.
We can use it. But also, we have these songs from professional writers, so if it doesn't get used, it's nothing personal. And then he submits it, and they're like, alright, fuck you in.
And, and can you, because we talked about a certain lyric a couple of years ago. If you open up your eye, it's gonna take some time to realize.
It's a real line.
I don't know.
I've looked it up 1,000 times. It's a real line. I've looked it up.
I don't know, man.
My old band almost toured with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, imagine how crazy that would have been.
I've heard some stories. There's a reason we didn't.
Yeah.
Our management thought that, like, if we toured with him, we'd end up killing each other.
I mean, you guys were already fighting anyway, so...
No, like by having too much fun.
Oh, too much fun.
They're like, look, he is wild. You guys are wild. You guys think you're Motley Crue, but you're not. That guy's Motley Crue.
Yeah.
It's a bad combination. You all will kill each other.
That is pretty fucking wild, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're still here, because if not, I'll be talking to a ghost.
That's true. That'd be cool, though. You get more views.
Like 11.
You get more views.
Like 11.
It'd be like fucking interview with a vampire interview.
Oh, I know, right?
With a annoying ghost.
There you go. Can you tell us about a particularly memorable performance in your career so far and what made it special?
When I got to play guitar with Jonathan Joss.
Oh, yeah.
That was. Dude, I had fun.
Dude.
The other musicians didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck them.
I know. Dude.
That was fun. They're like, you gotta take it seriously. Dude, it's music.
And honestly,
it's not supposed to be, just enjoy it for what it is.
And not only that, but like Jonathan Joss is like a comedian, like.
Yeah. It was a comedy show.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Jonathan Joss is the voice of John Redcorn on King of the Hill.
Dude, it was so crazy because...
Honestly, not to be that guy, I feel like him and I were the only ones vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was creeping him out. but you know what?
You were a little bit, yeah.
But you know what? He was cool because, like...
We still keep in contact.
Yeah, and you know what? Like I was like the... I guess he was treating me like the son that he never wanted because he was always like...
He's like, get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. But when we went to go, when me and my friend went to go to the hotel, I was just like, holy fuck! Like I'm about to, be in the same room as John Redcorn.
That's John Redcorn.
And just hearing the stories from him, and I'm like, wow.
No, he's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what? Everyone's like, well, how can your most memorable thing be backing up somebody else? I'm like, because it was fun.
Yeah.
Memorable doesn't have to be a milestone for you. It can just be something that was just fun.
Like, not only that, but like, if you open up for Motley Crue or Kiss, or
That'd be fucking cool.
like, you're just an opener, but it's still a memorable moment.
Same.
That's like what for you? 4?
I don't know. 4. I lost count.
4?
4.
It's
4.
4.
But yeah, dude, that was an epic show, and
It was fun.
he has some what is it? Some sauce.
King of the Grill.
King of the Grill stuff on his website. So if you want some, check it out. It's good. We had that at the barbecue at his show.
We did.
Yeah, dude, that's why I'm promoting it.
I actually didn't eat it all.
You didn't?
I was just like chugging them the whole night. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And so was he. And that's why his wife was very mad at us.
Dude. I thought she was gonna kill me, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like she was about ready to.
She looked like she was ready to kill somebody. But it's funny because like before that, like Lori's the sweetest lady, but she looks like she was ready to like kill all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still here though, so cheers to that.
I would do it again.
Same.
I would do it again. Like if he was like, "Hey, I know last time was weird. Do you want to do like another red corn?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm in. You tell me when and where, I'm in." I did it for free.
You did it for free?
I did it for free. I just had. It was so fun. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna. Your money's no good here.
Yeah. And did you hear about the King of the Hill revival?
You better be in it.
I hope so.
If he's not in it, I'm fucking rioting. Be nice to my friend Jonathan Joss, King of the Hill. Or you won't fucking hear from me.
There you go.
I call him Joss. No,
I call him Joss.
I'll be like, hey Joss. No, I'm just kidding.
How much is he paying you for you to say that?
Oh,
no. What advice would you give an aspiring singer-songwriter who are just starting out in the industry?
Figure out who you are. The problem is a lot of newer bands come in, a lot of newer artists come in. They think, well, what's selling? What's the thing that is popular? What's going to make me look good to the masses? And it's like, no, dude, people fucking see right through that. Figure out who you are and run with it. Yeah. I know who I am. I showed up with beard. I know who I am.
We're gonna probably need like 6 more.
Dude, I almost bought a 12-pack.
You should have. I got some beer there though. Woo. Dude, but you know what? I love your fucking your drive, cause even when we're just there hanging out at the spot, or like when me and you talk, like we usually just talk business and like music, and I miss that because I haven't seen you in I haven't seen you like in it feels like a year.
I feel like I'm never home anymore.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Yeah. And I always see that you're like Austin, Dallas, and it's kind of like, man, like I wonder if he needs any help. Like I'll fucking go. Like,
dude, if you're willing to sleep in a car, by all means.
Dude, I sleep in a fucking sofa most of the time when I go out and about. Yeah, like
And going back to your other questions, that's if you really want to do music and music's really your thing, you're gonna sleep in a car.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are nights where I'm in Houston, Dallas, whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I park at a truck stop. I get in the back seat of my car. I find truck stop food. I park, and I'm just like, this is my home for the night. Everyone's like, why don't you just get a hotel? I'm like, dude, that's gonna cut into like my actual.
That's expensive as fuck.
Yeah, it's like if I get paid X amount for a show, and then I leave and that goes to a hotel, why play it? It's cool to be like, music is your passion, your art. It's a thing that who you are as a person. That's fine. But you also, if you really want to do this, you have to look at it like a business, and that sucks.
Yeah.
Trust me, I don't want to look at it as a business either.
And not only that, but when you're signed to a record label, like
I think we're done with record labels.
Yeah.
I think the days of record labels are done.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling some people earlier on a voice app. I was telling them that albums are not the thing anymore. Nah. Singles is what they're selling.
Oh, for sure.
Singles or EPs. Like
I actually, funny enough you mentioned that, I was talking to this A&R who had worked like all these big names. Because if there's one thing I'm really good at, it's just networking.
Yeah.
other advice I'd give is just find someone you like look up to in the business. Just DM slide.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how often they just respond. You'd be shocked how often you'd be like, hey, I had a question about this. They'll be like, oh, do this. And you're like, oh, fuck. And then you just create that connection. It's crazy how that works, dude.
Dude, I'm a huge Limp Bizkit fan.
Are you really?
Like, I'm the biggest huge Limp Bizkit fan.
You did it for the nookie?
You have no idea, bro. Like on so there's this app called Clubhouse, right? And, and I hang out with a lot of people, and they're always like, I did it off for the nookie. And I'm always like, hey guys, like, let's listen to the new Limp Bizkit album.
And they're like, who the fuck invited this guy?
Yeah, dude, like I'm the most hated person in that group.
Are you really?
But they fucking love me because, like, I'm the hated but most loved because I always bring in the positive and funny vibes. Like,
yeah,
hey guys, Limp Bizkit, like, check it out. Like, go fuck yourself.
They think you're spamming, dude.
Yeah. Dude, so whenever I go on there, like, I'm just like, Limp Bizkit, guys, like, you know, like, check out their
like, it's this fucker again.
Yeah, dude, I get so much fucking hate, but so much love at the same time. It's insane.
I get hate too. It's okay.
How do you stay motivated and inspired to continue creating music, especially during times when creative processes feel challenging?
I really want to fuck Sabrina Carpenter. So I'm like, if I make enough music and get enough followers, I can DM slide. And they'll all reject me.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know that I have the option.
You know what? I want to show you a song later. And I'm not going to name drop her because she went through a lot of stuff. She used to work for Nickelodeon.
Oh.
Yeah. Dude, I bought her fucking book.
Oh, so did I.
Dude.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. Oh, and what I was going to say earlier is, when we're talking about followers and stuff, on my old Instagram, DJ fucking Lethal followed me on Instagram.
I have no clue who that is.
DJ Lethal works with Limp Bizkit.
That's actually badass, dude. That's actually really badass.
Like I was just on my Instagram just fucking like, you know, liking away and stuff, and I get a notification. DJ Lethal followed you on Instagram. And I go look, I'm like, I don't think I'm following him. So I click it.
No way. So you gave him the follow back.
I gave him the follow back, yeah.
Dude, you gave him the follow back.
I gave him the follow back.
That means he saw you and was like, that's my boy, and you were like, sure, why not?
Dude.
That's such an upper hand, dude.
Yeah, dude. But I don't have any proof anymore because my old Facebook and Instagram account got deleted because Mark Zuckerberg is a reptile and he was offended.
Honestly, dude, they have the worst business model.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy a blue checkmark when it's available though.
I did.
Yeah.
I bought a blue Instagram checkmark. I bought a blue Twitter checkmark.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have nothing against it. I actually think it's really beneficial.
Yeah. And that's why I'm doing it because I want to, you know, let people like, hey, this is how legit I am. Like,
yeah.
I'm not big, but I'm doing my best.
Well, what it does is that you can, like, let's say you want to work with somebody.
Yeah.
It gives you, like, how to explain it? It gives you more access to them. So if you're like, hey, you're this person, I'm this person, we can work together and create a product or a thing to, you know, further both our brands.
You know what the biggest compliment?
Access.
You know what the biggest compliment I ever got?
Huh.
Was from the people from POD. So,
really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I sent them an email to interview POD, and they're like, "We respect what you're doing, but you don't have that many listeners."
I remember you telling me, dude, fuck them.
But when you do, come back.
No, fuck off.
And it's yours.
No.
No.
No. No.
No.
Come back when you have enough. No, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, like
I've done interviews on like with people that get a lot of listeners and people that like literally just started. It's fun. Like, oh, well, you don't have enough follow. Fuck out of here. That's so fucking douchey.
And I mean,
our band's too good. When was the last time POD had a hit?
A few years ago.
Which one?
Beautiful or Higher?
Never heard it.
Oh. Well, I love...
Come back when you have no... Fuck out of here.
I'm a huge POD fan. Check this out.
That's so douchey.
I saw them in their 20-year anniversary.
For years, I thought it was Pod.
Pod?
I thought it was Pod.
I saw...
Up until 2 seconds ago, I thought it was Pod.
I saw them in their 20-year anniversary for Satellite. Dude.
20 years, I can't name one song, but they want you to have more followers.
Dude, I had so much fucking fun in that show, and I met POD too.
Did you tell him, hey, your manager's a dick?
No.
See, and going back to it, this is like that's also what I feel like is lacking in music and just culture in general.
Yeah.
It's just someone to be like, look, here's the truth. Your manager's a fucking dick.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, you know what inspired me to do what I'm doing right now?
What?
Have you seen the movie Almost Famous?
Yeah, oh, dude, I fucking love that movie. I want to be a golden guy. Sometimes I get drunk and actually do that.
Oh no.
All the time, dude.
Dude, when I had surgery in 2014 for my herniated disc, my friend, I'm not gonna name drop him because
name drop him.
Jim.
I don't fucking know Jim.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you don't. But he gave me so many DVDs when that happened. Almost Famous was one of them.
Good movie, man.
And I sat there. This was before I was doing anything for music. Like all I was doing was just promoting and getting the bands more likes.
You realize that you just enjoy it.
Yeah, and then I watched that movie, bro. I sit down in my sofa or my bed, and I watch it. I'm like, you can do that, and
that's exactly how I felt about Kiss. Like they spit blood and spit fire, and Motley Crue has motorcycles on stage, and they
do they
like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, for girls,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. And I'm like, you can do that? Those are things you can do? And then I'll see people like on stage, and they'll be like, hi everyone, everyone looks so great tonight. Fuck out of here. And then you'll see Motley Crue, and they're like, yes, worship us. Like,
worship us, yeah.
You can do that?
Dude, that's fucking wild.
The wilder thing is that the person who's like, all of you look so great tonight, is probably a bigger asshole than the other one.
Yeah.
Easily.
Dude, but yeah, Almost Famous is what got me into this business, and that's why I'm here with Music and Beyond. Like, it's wild. Like, I didn't think I was ever going to be able to have a voice because I sound dumb when I talk because I talk slow or fast.
No, dude, I promise you. I've met a lot of people, and it's always the ones who are like, well, you see, blah, blah, blah. Or, like, those people who think they wrote the dictionary.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys, dude. Fuck. It's like, have you ever, like, read have you ever read a movie review?
No.
Have you ever heard a movie review?
No.
It's always the same thing. The film at its climax is a trifecta of excellence. Like, motherfucker, that is Toy Story 3. Just say Toy Story 3 was kind of awesome.
Can I confess something?
Yes.
I've never seen Toy Story 3 or 4.
Neither have I.
Neither have I. And they're making it part 5?
Dude, there's...
Like, why?
No. This is not
why?
This is not Toy Story. This is, like, toy novel at this point. Dude.
Yeah. And I know we literally went from talking about music but talking to movies. But this is what we do when it's a conversation.
You know what it is? I hate musicians. So every time I do interviews, I accidentally lead the conversation away from music because I fucking hate musicians. I hate musicians.
Hey, just don't hate me more than I hate myself.
That's a little tough. No one hates me more than me. The lyrics in Crossfire have proven that.
Yeah, and we're literally about to get into Crossfire. Oh, band name.
Ooh.
Where does Ethan's cock come from? Or Ethun Hawk?
Where does Ethan's cock come from? It came from Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl?
Yeah. It came from Gossip Girl.
Oh, shit.
I was watching Gossip Girl, and one of the characters, his name's Dan.
Uh-huh.
His dad is in a band called Ethun Hawk, and they had this song called Every Time You Walk Away, and I had that song on repeat. I was like, oh, this is the best song. And I kept forgetting what the band was called, so I kept saying Ethun Hawk, Ethun Hawk. And I remember telling my younger brother, I was like, dude, fucking Ethun Hawk is the coolest band name ever. You know, like the Gossip Girl, Ethun Hawk. And he's like, dude, it's Lincoln Hawk. I'm like, oh, so I can use Ethun Hawk, because there was bands like, you know, Gwen Stacy, Norma Jean, Scarlet Little Hair, and they all use like names. It's like, I can use Ethun Hawk then. He goes, that's the name of an actor. I'm like, I'll spell it differently. And then I got really, really drunk and started like, Instagram, Ethun Hawk. Twitter, Ethun Hawk. And I was like, shit, I have to use this name now. And then after all, I was like, actually, I kind of just really like the name.
Is that why the U is is that why the A is a U instead of an A?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why there's no E, and that's why instead of an A, it's a U.
Yeah.
So I'm like, look, I can only spell it so differently before it's no longer Ethun Hawk.
And you know what? Like, I was telling some of my friends that I was gonna interview a band called Ethun Hawk, and they're like, "The actor?" I'm like, "No."
I wish. He's handsome as shit.
I mean, my eyes would probably go straight, but I don't know.
He goes straight.
That's great, dude. Like, that's wow.
Yeah, and then I just fell in love with the name Ethun Hawk, and I was like, I sing and play guitar in a band called Ethun Hawk, and I kept saying that, and I was like, it just feels right.
Well, wouldn't it be cool if you're like over there, like in Dallas or Houston or San Antonio, and like, hey, we're Ethun Hawk, and then
oh my god,
and then
dude,
somebody...
I can put that on flyers, and people will be like, oh, Ethun Hawk's gonna be, and they'll show up not knowing it's just me.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh.
But what I meant was like, what if there is an Ethun Hawk somewhere?
What do you mean? Like another band called that?
No.
Fuck them.
Somebody, like a person.
You better change his name. I'll sue his ass.
Ethun Hawk.
I'll sue his ass. You better change his name.
This band or this performance is dedicated to Ethun Hawk.
So if there's a guy named that spelled the same way, free tickets for life.
Oh shit!
I will like leak every song to him.
Oh
It's like, the song's not done yet. Here's the preview. The song comes out in 3 weeks. Here it is early. Here's a picture of my dick.
Dude,
like, dude, if there's someone named that, they get whatever they want for the rest of their life. I don't give a shit, dude.
I'm changing my name tomorrow.
Damn it.
And can you talk to me about Crossfire, dude? Because I was listening to Crossfire for
It's a really good song.
Yeah, dude,
it's a really good song. I'm very proud of it.
Dude, you took me like, I was expecting like rock or hard rock, but what you gave me and what you gave everybody else, I'm like, dude, like,
it's a really good song.
I need to hug this person right now.
Wait, are you talking about Bittersweet or Crossfire?
Crossfire. I don't know why it took me into a weird journey.
I mean, it's supposed to.
Yeah.
So Crossfire is about. So I have this theory. I have this theory that, like, have you ever been in a situationship?
Yes.
So I have this weird theory that, like, situationships, you never fully get over them because it's so unfinished. Like, you're like, okay, well, why did it end? If we made things official and then ended things, there's somebody to blame.
Yeah.
There's a reason. If it's just like one day it doesn't work and you just like stray apart, and it's so unfinished. And I feel like deep down there's always going to be some weird tension with a situationship. And that's where or like there's a lyric in there that I love that goes, I love the games you're playing and I knew I would. Tell everybody you hate me and you know you should. And I feel like that is what it feels like to run into someone you were in a situationship with, where like, you hate me, I'm a jerk. You're not the biggest fan of me, and I'm not the biggest fan of you. But why? It's so unfinished. I feel like everybody's really been there.
Are you gonna continue with that story and the next single or in the album?
Actually, yes and no. We have an... it's just me. We have an EP coming out called I'm Sorry My List of Apologies Is So Long.
Oh, shit.
And the whole thing is just about, like, look, I'm the problem. Yeah. I'm aware of it. I'm not going to fix it, but I know I'm the problem. But also, like, you're not so great either.
You know what you should do for the next album?
Which one?
Or for the next EP? Hire a female singer?
No. I don't want guests.
You don't want guests?
I don't ever want guests.
Okay, because I was thinking...
I feel like right now this band is still so young.
Yeah.
And I don't want to ride off of guests and featuring this person. Like, one thing I really hate, one thing I'll never understand, is local bands that are like, this new song featuring Johnny Tarmac from the Rotten Dirty TVs from McAllen, Texas. Like, dude, nobody knows who that is. No one gives a shit who that is. This isn't a selling point.
Yeah.
And I feel like when bands come out, they need to already come out as if they're like these big bands. I feel like when you come out and you're a band, you're already on the same playing field as every other band. You're not competing with locals or everyone around. You're competing with everybody. So to be like, oh, they're local, we're not. No, you're on the same level. Act like it.
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I was just going to go with, like, have that conversation, like, in the album. Like the first album?
Ooh.
hold on. Release the album, have the conversation with, like that person.
I'm gonna call all my exes and have them yell at me and use that as the intro.
No, dude, that'd be good too. But
oh my God, dude, I should do that.
Release the first album, and have a conversation like like if you're writing that person a letter or.
Actually, that's where that came from.
Yeah.
I that's where that came from. I was in this weird situationship, and it had ended. So I was like, okay, this person's not want to talk to me. So I'm writing a letter apologizing for like 1,000 things, right?
Yeah.
And I listed all of them. This was years ago. I listed everything I'm sorry for. And at the end, I actually said, but most importantly, I'm sorry my list of apologies is so long, which I stole from SpongeBob.
Wait, what episode?
Yeah, I don't remember. But like, there's a part where they think they're gonna die, and Patrick's like, "I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I did this."
Oh, okay.
And then SpongeBob goes, "I'm sorry, your list of apologies is so long." So what should have been a romantic gesture was literally me just copying SpongeBob.
Yeah, dude. So in the second album, bring in one girl to do every track.
I'm gonna call all my exes, have them yell at me, and that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, but
tell me why you hate me.
But have one girl do every track of the album, and kind of have the conversation like kind of like Broken by Caesar, and featuring Amy Lee.
Oh yeah.
And like
or it could be that one song where like halfway through it's like, what song is it? There's like a domestic abuse solo. Was it Down with the Sickness?
Oh, I'll be a good boy, I promise.
yeah. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be all my exes telling me why I'm a piece of shit.
That would be good too. Give them maybe a minute to just fucking.
Oh, dude, they would all need more than a minute.
But yeah, dude, that'd be cool. Like like just like maybe the first half be her or you, and then just like
I will pay all of them to just record why they hate me. It would be on theme.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're gonna have to pay me too because
I'm losing money on this business.
this idea ain't free. Money. This idea ain't free.
This isn't an interview. It's a consultation.
By the way, he's gonna buy some Music and Beyond stickers.
I stole them already.
I stole them already. Yep. There's no Music and Beyond stickers.
Not anymore. I stole them.
I know, huh? What are your plans for the future and your music career, and what projects or collaborations are you currently working on?
No collaborations.
No
I
collaborations?
want to stay away from collaborations until I really get this project off the ground.
Yeah.
As for now, I want to finish the EP, move on to the next one. I have a couple labels that are interested in the project. I've spoken to them. They're like, "Hey, this sounds cool. How about?" I'm like, "No. I don't want you guys interfering." So for a while, I want to run this independently and just kind of go off of what go off of what I think is the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like like I said earlier, a lot of bands tend to be who they think that the audience wants them to be. And I feel like it's so obvious when bands are like fake.
And honestly, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but Shinedown, I kind of feel like they're some of the, like they changed their style.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like, they had Second Chance and then Sound of Madness. But now it's more.
Well, not that. So I was at this festival, and every band is like, "Remember, guys, our message is love yourself. Our message is never let anyone bring you down." And after every set, like, this is our message. So I was hanging out with Danny Warsnop from Max Alexandria, and I'm like, so we're chit-chatting. I'm like, dude, every time I hear that, it's just like, shut the fuck up. And he goes,
he says that?
No, I said that.
Oh, you said that.
I was like, dude, every time I hear a band say that, I want to shoot myself. And he goes, "Listen, mate, the only love you need in the mouth of a stripper." And I'm like,
okay,
all right then, works for me. And then after that, I started banging a stripper.
Have you heard of Tilla's Call Out 2?
Oh, dude, yeah, it was real.
He did with Danny Warsnop, right?
I don't know.
I think so, dude. That's one of my favorite songs from Attila.
I like Danny Warsnop.
Dude, I'm so sad because he dissed Tom Brady, and now I'm a huge Patriots fan.
I'm a huge Patriots fan, and I diss Tom Brady.
You dissed Tom Brady?
You know what? No, this has to be said. I dissed Tom Brady. Because I'm a Patriots fan. I'm not a Tom Brady fan. Yeah, I'm a Patriots
Holy
fan.
shit, I had no idea.
I got this tattoo after he left. Because if he's going to abandon us, I don't want shit to do with him. Either you're a Patriot for life, or you're not. After he left, I got the tattoo. Because I knew if I got it when he was there, people would be like, you just care about Tom Brady. Fuck Tom Brady. I'm glad his wife doesn't want shit to do with him.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna retire a Buccaneer. You retired a loser. I had him on my fantasy team. He sucked.
Holy shit. Well, this turns... Wow. I don't even know what to say with that.
There are not enough music podcasts to talk about sports.
I guess the conversation's over. Thank y'all for listening, I guess.
No, it's not like I have more to say.
Fuck the Cowboys.
I mean, I'm a Cowboys.
Wait, did you say you're a Cowboys fan?
Yeah, and I was like, how can you be both? Different divisions.
Yeah,
Different divisions.
Yeah.
You can be both.
That was wild. I don't know what happened here, but holy shit.
It got weird.
It did.
It got weird. It's time to drink it.
We need to go get some more beer.
We need more beer.
We need more beer. Cash at me at down there. How do you hope your music will impact your listeners, and what message or feeling do you hope to convey through your songs?
I just want my listeners to feel like they're not alone. And not in this weird little, you're not alone, you can overcome it. I hate that shit. I feel like that's so fucking played out. It's so played out. Like, you can overcome anything. You're not alone. Stick in there. It's like, yeah, we know that. But I want listeners to be like, hey, you know that horrible feeling I'm going through? That's normal. Hey, you know how you feel like your family hates you? Maybe they do. You know how you feel like all the problems are your fault? Maybe it is. But you're not alone in that. Maybe life does suck.
Dude,
maybe all the things you're going through, you're not alone in it. These are common feelings. People actually feel like life just sucks.
Dude,
and that's fine.
You just summarized Bad Flower. Holy fuck.
See, but when he hears music, it sounds sad. I don't like to sound sad.
Oh, you don't like to sound sad?
Crossfire is sad as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You ever read the lyrics? That song is sad. But like, if someone's like, I feel like everybody hates me. Maybe they do. Maybe you suck as a person.
Yeah.
Okay. And I feel like just being like, hey, how to explain it? Like, I feel when people hear life sucks for everybody and existing actually is hard, instead of, you can get through it. No, I know I can get through it. What if someone's like, hey, you're right, life does suck. I'm feeling super depressed, unhappy, and I'm kind of going through like this weird little drinking binge. Oh, that's normal. People do that. Those are real human emotions. It's those fucking assholes that are like, you can get through it together. No, fuck out of here. Because they're going, things will get better. Yeah, but what about in between things will get better and I'm starting to feel a bit bummed out? There's an in-between, and I feel like people really need to hear that there is an in-between. Yeah. Life does suck. Life is really fucking hard. There are days where I don't like to look at myself in the mirror. There are days where I go on like alcohol and coke binges for like weeks on end because life sucks.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a common thing, and no one talks about that. Because all these new rock musicians want to be like the savior and the new icon that makes people feel happy. That's fucking lame. People see through that.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. Short question long.
Highly suspect though.
No, dude, for sure.
Alright, last question. If you were stuck in an elevator with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you talk about?
Ooh, dead or alive?
Dead or alive. Or you can give me a dead question or an alive question, or an alive answer.
Parker McCall. Because I love the way that he's able to write songs that are like, yeah, I'm the problem. Life's going great. And still have this incredible work ethic and still understand that sometimes the song is more important than the talent. That guy can sing his ass off.
Yeah.
And there's videos of him playing like acoustic where he's doing like all this really cool shit. He doesn't do it because it fits the song. The guy knows how to write a song. And I just want to be like, hey, how do you take these certain emotions and really turn them into a thing? If it were dead, it would be John Lennon. So I can be like, hey, does getting shot hurt?
Shut the fuck up.
What happens when you die?
What happens when you die?
What does Yoko Ono look like naked?
Oh no.
Why did you do that weird shit with fucking Chuck Berry?
You know how Yoko Ono looks like naked? Like a Beatles breakup.
Awesome.
Oh, no.
Actually, no. I love the Beatles, dude. I love the Beatles.
Did you watch the movie yesterday?
No, I love the Beatles, so I didn't watch it.
Dude, it was fucking weird.
Yeah.
And I feel like it wasn't even about the Beatles.
I saw part of it, and it was fucking dumb. It was like the guy wakes up. Here's a Beatles reference. Oh, I don't get that. The Beatles don't exist. Like, wait, hold on. What? No, dude, I gave 1,000 Beatles references. No one's gonna get it right away. No, they don't exist. Fuck out of here. That's so stupid. I will say though, when John Lennon came out, I cried a little bit.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, wow, dude. So I for all his faults, and John Lennon had a lot of faults, I do think he was a visionary.
Yeah.
On a different level that to today has not been met. Like, that guy understood like just different things about just songwriting. He understood the message of just. I mean, was he a hypocrite? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, just the message of why we're here. Like that song Wheels. There's a whole the whole point of the song is like, yeah, I'm not doing a lot. I'm just going day by day enjoying it. I was like for me that was like, wow, you can do that. You can just enjoy it, and that changed my life. So it'd be John Lennon easily.
That's amazing.
But like he has to be in zombie form.
Oh no.
Because I want to be on like.
Do you want him to be missing part of his brain too?
Yeah. Or? No. Oh, maybe depends. Can he still communicate?
Oh shit. Okay.
He needs to communicate, but I also want to see him as zombie Lennon. Like I want to be like, imagine.
Imagine there's no people.
Imagine there's no brains. I want him to come back as a zombie. I want him to come back as a zombie.
That's it.
If I'm in an elevator with him, he has to be a zombie, but he can't eat me.
Okay.
Because I need to live through this to make fucking amazing music.
So a vegetarian then?
Yes, he's a vegetarian zombie.
Yes.
He only eats grass. Other than that, fucking alive Parker McCollum.
If you have nice grass, watch out because John Lennon zombie is on his way.
Zombie Lennon.
Don't water your grass.
This is why we shouldn't drink before interviews.
Dude, you're the one that we still need to go get some more beer because.
Oh hell yeah.
Sorry. Hey, where can we find you?
At my house. No, I'm just kidding.
His house address is bleep 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 bleep.
No.
And his door is always open.
No, it's not. In fact, do not knock on my door.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Don't knock on my door. I actually fucking hate that.
Ring the doorbell?
Dude, you know why I don't like people... You know what I hate about Jehovah's Witnesses?
Oh, no.
No, it's that I will invite them in.
Yeah.
I've done it. They'll be like, can we come in and talk to you about... I'm like, sure, yeah. The number of times I'm just there like, yeah, I'll go to your church. Yeah, that sounds... And I'm like, why did I invite them in? All I have to do is not answer the door.
Dude, I remember I had a
I'm too nice.
I remember I had them come in one time and they're like, can we help you clean your house?
Oh, dude, they don't leave.
No, I know, but I said, I like my house dirty, like, you know.
They don't leave.
If I didn't want my house like this, I'll clean it. Shout out, come to my house.
Wait, so you've actually invited them in too?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my, dude, thank God I thought it was just me.
No.
I've done that so many times, dude.
I gotta tell you a story about something later.
What the fuck? That sounds so malicious when it's like off the record we'll talk about whatever.
No, it's not, but it's pretty wild. But yeah, where can we find you social media?
At Ethun Hawk on everything.
Can you spell that for
everyone who doesn't know?
Yeah. ETHUNHAWK.
Ethun Hawk on everything.
There you go.
I will warn you though, if you're looking for a rock band that's like, we're gonna be playing here and fucked up. No. I drunk post from the account all the time. I announced a song that shouldn't have been announced.
Oh no.
While I was trashed. That's why I got this tattoo. I was too drunk.
Oh no.
Yeah, I love it though. I'm not mad.
There you go.
Yeah. If you enjoyed insane drunk tweeting, follow my band.
So it's kind of like that girl from Roseanne, but he knows what he's doing.
It's like, yes, it's like Roseanne, except I'm not a cunt.
Oh no. That should be your next single.
Oh my god, dude, that's gonna be the bio. I'm gonna change all the social media bios too. It's like Roseanne, but I'm not a cunt.
That's another fucking few dollars you owe me.
Fuck, dude.
And we have it.
Music and Beyond consultation services.
And we have it on record, so
damn it.
They know.
It's not wrong.
But be sure to follow Ethun Hawk.
The band, not me. I'm not Ethun Hawk.
Yeah. Everywhere on social media, Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere. And be sure
even Deezer.
Oh, who the fuck uses Deezer?
I don't know, but apparently we're on Deezer.
Okay, cool. Follow Music and Beyond everywhere. Don't forget I'm selling stickers. I need them. I mean, I need to sell them. I don't need them because why would I have them? But buy my stickers and remember that without music, life would be a mistake.